It's the Phoenix Suns facing the Oklahoma City Thunder. You're in for a treat as we bring you NBA basketball on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry. From the sideline, we'll have David Aldridge. We'll be hearing from him in just a moment. Williams for three. Rebound by the Suns.
Guys love playing with Kenrich Williams. Teammates rave about this young man.
Well, Greg, how difficult is it for GMs and coaches to find players like this who are just willing to accept any minute and any role that they're given? This guy just doesn't lack for hustle, and they don't call him Kenny Hustle for nothing. And nice read, as usual, by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Williams for three. Kevin Durant with the rebound. And so it's KD with it. He brings up the ball for the Phoenix Suns. Cross contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Great concentration on display from Nurkic to get the foul and still come away with the made field goal.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here.
You know, this is not an area where they expect him to contribute. You know, he's a guy that shot below 70% last season.
Baseline J on the way. Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go. Durant with it. He's picked up by Holmgren. KD with it. And he gets it to go.
Anticipating the contact there and toughness through that play, Durant is not afraid to attack the defense.
And Gilgeous-Alexander throws it down.
Gives the team such a great element, having a one guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
Like to see that assertiveness, especially from the guy who's going to orchestrate your offense.
So, Brent, thinking back to the 2020 bubble, the Suns went 8-0. Clearly the springboard for that group.
Yeah, amazing, Kevin. The team had missed 10 straight playoffs, and a lot of talk was made that that time in the bubble helped them to come together in ways that next season they weren't going to be denied. And they made the finals in 2021. and the franchise won 64 games in 2022. So the Suns are as bright as ever.
Here's Beal. After the made shot from Chet Holmgren. Durant. And the rejection by Holmgren.
Long 7-1 with that 7'6" wingspan. Holmgren can alter or block just about every shot in his vicinity.
He really suffocated him there, guys. Just excellent work.
And Phoenix turns it over again. Both teams will make substitutions. And here's Hayward. He'll bring it up for the Thunder. Trailing by 2. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander missing.
Well, they shouldn't be giving that shot to anyone, but they certainly shouldn't be giving it to him. That's a big break for the defense.
Out to Hayward. Fires the 3. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
Good to see Gilgeous-Alexander's playmaking evolving here, wanting to get it to the open teammate.
The drive by Booker. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
It's good from long range.
This is a shot Hayward hits at a consistent clip. The D has to be more aware.
Pass to Okogie. Going inside. And we're taking a glance here at the Oklahoma City Thunder, Brent. They are all in on the future.
Absolutely. You open up the cupboards there to see what they have, and they are not bare. Massive amounts of first-round draft choices for this front office. And that goes along with some of the young talent they've already identified. This team could get very good very fast with all of that.
Last season, GA, the Suns trading tons of picks, plus good young players, all for Kevin Durant.
And then this summer, trading for Bradley Beal. It's clear they're going all in, constructing a super team to try and bring Phoenix its first NBA title.
Back to Booker. And Holmgren pulls it down.
For him, it's harder to miss that shot than it is to make that shot. I think he was anticipating a bit of a bump there.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Down low. It's taken away by Wallace. No good. It's a tie game in Oklahoma City. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute.
The Suns, 13.
And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And when you consider how the Thunder are doing, guys, what do you think?
Well, look at the turnover ratio, then look at the score. Easy to see what happened in that first period.
Yeah, hopefully the opposition can recover, because that first quarter defensively was unbelievable, just crippling defense.
Here's KD. And the rejection by Holmgren.
Unreal stretch from Holmgren there. Allows him to alter or block a shot just about every time someone's in his area.
Nice shot by Wallace. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Thunder.
I love the defensive concentration so far in this one. They're getting out on shooters and really doing a great job of disrupting the rhythm.
Back to KD. He doesn't hit that one. The Thunder leading by 3. Greg, we were just talking about Chet Holmgren, and he's a lot tougher, I think, than his frame might indicate.
Physically and mentally, he does not back down. In fact, he's often the one who initiates contact. You think you're going to bully him, he's going to try to bully you.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thank you, Kevin. We all know Achilles injuries used to be career-ending. Kevin Durant says Dominique Wilkins was one of the first guys who came back the same. It was a motivation and gave me confidence that I could do the same. And now Wilkins says KD has really taken hold of this and become the spokesperson for this injury. So we're passing the torch. Kevin, back to you.
Yeah, passing the torch, David. Thank you so much. Here's Wallace. after the basket by Jusuf Nurkic. Nurkic with the steal. And here comes Thomas leading the fast break. It's stolen by Dort. Here's Wallace. That doesn't go either for Wallace. Suns trail by 4. KD dives in.
Putting on a clinic tonight. Durant can use either hand to break you down off the dribble.
Outside Williams. Stolen by Durant. And now the Suns, a fast break. Here's Allen. That one falls, coming off of Thomas's feet. Allen's got his first basket.
It almost feels like 2 buckets coming off the steal like it did.
Outside Williams. Outside Dort. Hayward on the wing. Shot clock at 6. In regard to the Thunder, they had to go through, Greg, a rebuilding process not too long ago.
Yeah, it was a tough couple of years, but they had a plan in place and did it the right way. They made some smart signings and created a very balanced roster.
So, Greg, when you think about the Phoenix Suns, what do you think fuels them the most?
Kevin, I mean, the fact that they had a 2-0 lead in the 21 NBA Finals and lost, this team is really battling to get back to that stage. And if they do, they want to take care of business this time.
Oh, nice job there from Holmgren. His guys appreciate when they're open, he gets them the ball.
And the Suns call their first time out of the game. .59 seconds left in the first half. To the middle, taken away by Williams. And now a fast break for the Thunder. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one. Now it's a 6-point Thunder lead. 2 points, that one goes.
Most fans think of Devin Booker, they think of the range, but man, he's attacking right now to get to the line.
Gilgeous-Alexander. And Chang gets it to go. Chang's got the lead up to 7 now for the Thunder.
Pushing the action, getting others involved. He does it time and time again.
Nice to play with a point guard that takes pride in playmaking. It makes you move around just a little bit faster to get open spots.
You take your time. You don't give them another possession.
And hopefully that's what they'll do here. It's what most teams try to execute at this time in the game.
And that's a foul called on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That is his first foul of the game. Off the inbound pass. And Booker with the layup. Booker's got 4 this quarter.
Well, Picasso couldn't have drawn that up any better. Perfect execution off the inbounds.
Crafty move. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Gilgeous-Alexander can hit you with a lot of moves. Tricky to defend.
Gilgeous-Alexander hits them both.
Now you can tell he's feeling confident right now at the line, and when he's on, he can be lights out.
To the paint. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
What elevation. He's a smaller but still determined big man, and he likes mixing it up with his impressive vert. I love the aggressiveness. He's been on fire the entire first half and continues to strike while the iron's hot.
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, guys, has been on display for the Thunder. He comes away with 11 points in the quarter and is showing no signs of fatigue. Right back after this break. And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books, 1 half to go. And he lays it straight in. Gilgeous-Alexander's got the first points of the third quarter up on the board for the Thunder. Greg, isn't it amazing the way Gilgeous-Alexander has polished off his game?
The footwork, Kevin, is impeccable. 3-level scorer, makes every shot imaginable. And what's scary, this guy still has another level to get to.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the OKC Thunder is still building, but is it fast enough for their all-star guard, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander? SGA says, I think we're going to be a really good team a lot sooner than people think. So it's pretty easy for me to be patient. I see the growth every day, and I'm super excited about it. Kevin?
And we see it too. Hey, David, thank you. Here's KD. And then Durant with the dunk.
And Kevin Durant showing you that that length can come into effect on the rebounding effort.
Beal with the steal. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. And a wide open look for Gilgeous-Alexander. A quick shot there, and it's off target.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Oh, no, I know he can make it, but that's warm-ups, so maybe just a step too far.
And the Suns call time. And the Suns making a change here.
Sun substitution, number 14.
And stolen by Jay. Ball stolen from about 19 feet. And that one's good. Durant. And that's now 10 points for Kevin Durant.
And that's the shot that makes Kevin Durant. He's so special from the mid-range.
And the turnover again by Oklahoma City. Suns trail by 12. And to the surprise of many, the Oklahoma City Thunder, Brent, made the 2023 play-in tournament.
Yeah, obviously they didn't have their top draft choice playing because of injury. And a lot of teams out there and the general public felt this team's really going to struggle this year. But they made the play-in tournament and showed a lot of improvement. So the future bright in OKC.
And running with a full head of steam, but completely under control.
Yeah, you think he's comfortable at that speed. He's done it so many times before. Just an absolute blur in transition, and that helps get the rhythm going.
Durant.
And this shows you what a superstar KD is. I mean, the NBA world stopped when that deal was made.
Yeah, you just shift the axis of the league. Look, you have this elite scorer, this unbelievable all-world talent, and when he gets on a roster, I don't care where it is, all of a sudden you have championship aspirations.
Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go. And Durant gets it to go. KD's got 14.
Yeah, pull out your dictionary, look up the term pure scorer. You might see a picture of one Kevin Durant.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And how can you not love the game of SGA? I mean, a young guard who continues to get better.
Yeah, Greg, all the reports you get out of OKC is that this kid is a worker, and he has turned himself into an all-star with that kind of work ethic.
The Suns making a switch here. And that one misses. Coaches say, GA, the league has a problem when it's punishing the retaliators and not the instigators. Do they have a point?
Kevin, I think so. But for any scuffle, it's worth asking who started it. And that's what we do in life normally, right?
Now, Booker, after Gordon Hayward's three-pointer, they didn't go.
And he gets a lot of points right there at the rim, but the defense determined not to give up the easy deuce there.
Gilgeous-Alexander, good.
And the scoring just goes up and up every year for Shai. That pull-up jumper, that's confirmation of how good he is.
And it's good for 2.
Yeah, so reliable. He clearly needs to be more involved in the offense as they try to shrink this lead.
From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. O'Neal with the rebound. And here's O'Neal. He'll bring it up for the Suns. It's a 10-point game. They get the rebound. No good from Booker. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Outside, Dort. Hayward outside. From outside, off the mark. Suns trail by 10. Here's Beal. Oh, and the dunk by Beal.
Yeah, you got to find Bradley Beal even in transition because he's going to get out there and fill that lane.
Hayward outside. Unloads. And too long on the shot.
He'd love to make them pay for giving up that wide open jumper, just unable to do so.
Well, it's been an exciting game. Plenty of offense as we head to the fourth quarter. Thunder lead by 6. And do not go away as we'll be back in just a few. And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter in what is still anybody's ballgame. Phoenix calls timeout.
And a big part of Grayson Allen's value is his ability to space the floor.
Well, I'd say that's his biggest utility offensively is that he goes to find the gaps in the offense. He chases space, and he's capable of knocking them down.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
During that break, Frank Vogel had some real words for his team. They said, let's lock in, keep our focus. We need everyone down the stretch. Now his players looked engaged, so I think the message got across. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David.
Now Devin Booker, a shooting guard that does have some point guard skills.
Holmgren wide open. Off target from three-point range. Here's KD. And it's blocked by Gilgeous-Alexander. Thomas surveying the D. 5 to shoot. Second chance shot. And KD, here we go. He takes it up and lays it in.
So question here, how do you stop a near 7-foot guy who can handle the ball like a guard and shoot threes? Oh wait, there are only a few players in the league who can hit a teammate like that in stride. Beautiful assist.
I tell you what, I don't know what he did in the locker room, but he needs to do a little bit more of it because he's on fire.
And the dunk by Holmgren.
And attacking the rim. Holmgren making excellent use of that height inside.
Good.
Man, that's about the worst defense I can imagine a team playing coming down the stretch.
Well, I hope there's one player on that team out there that has interest in winning this game. Right now, it doesn't look to be one.
That one falls. And the Thunder lead by 4.
Gilgeous-Alexander showing more signs of him being comfortable in that pick-and-roll setting.
And the jam by Kevin Durant.
Lead passes like that are so hard to defend. He never had to break his stride, so full speed, 2 points.
Williams inside. Good D by Thomas. It's going to be out of bounds. The Suns will retain possession.
Phoenix ball. Substitution on the floor.
Second minute off the clock now in the fourth. Booker, no good.
Not a way to get out of a funk. He needs to be looking for good, solid, more efficient shots, not the wild one he took there.
That could be costly. When the game is hanging in the balance, the last thing you can afford is to turn it over.
The Suns trail it. Pass to Durant to tie it up. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Just embracing the spotlight and the chance to be clutch. Durant loves going to the line in these close games.
Timeout called. The Suns, they trailed by 1. 1:43 left here in the fourth quarter. one drops. He ties it up.
He is absolutely the guy you want at the line in that situation. It just shows you how much he loves these moments. And great intensity here down the stretch. He's not one to shrink in the moment.
Take a look at him, locked in right now in this moment, wants the ball in his hands and feels real comfortable with the shot he's taking.
Andrew Eubanks gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. And so it's Williams who brings it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. At one point, they led by 16. Pass to Biyombo. Drives to the hoop. And he banks in the layup. Now it's a 4-point Oklahoma City lead.
That's nice vision there. You see that pass, you make the feed before the defense has a chance to react, and that opens up a much better opportunity to score.
It's tipped. Williams for three. It doesn't go for him. Here's KD. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
And that one right there, that's the play with KD and that rip through. That move is so good that the league started to consider how they'd rewrite the rule book for guys reaching in.
And no good as the first free throw missing for him. We'll see if he can nail the second.
If he hits all of those, they're feeling a lot more comfortable, but now still a one-possession game.
Pass to Holmgren. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. It drops.
Gilgeous-Alexander coming through big time.
And here is Durant. Shoots the three. Dort grabs the miss.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Second team foul.
He drops the first one, and that increases their lead to 6.
One of the things that I think opponents struggle with is Luguentz Dort and his build. You rarely see a combination of a guy that might not be that tall, but has that kind of width and explosiveness athletically.
And the Suns call time.